Hey, it's the Terminian Hero here, and we're playing some more Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. And we're gonna be going to this Luau Island level, which I've actually already done. But, so basically what happened is that after many years of using it, my current recording software failed to save a video for the first time ever. So, yeah, I had to replay the game up to this point, which sucks, but whatever. I've got a backup save now, just in case.
Yay! You got enough dragonflies to get the boat up and running. Hop aboard.
So yeah, let's go to Luau Island with the game, or with my recording software actually working this time, because it wasn't enough for the game to be glitchy, right? It has to have my recording software screw up for the first time ever. This game is rubbing off on my other equipment. But hey, when I started up the game now, it was actually running surprisingly smoothly. Probably because all the gems in this area are gone, but... Anyways, we're riding a boat now. A little shell boat, which is neat. So we've had a stone, a flying stone, a UFO, and now this shell boat. I just love how the entrance to each area is different. Anyways, if we turn around, we can see that the boat that we rode in on looks much bigger now. But there's also a few of them around, so who knows if they're really the ones I came in on. But anyways, we've got these little tiki things we can flame here. Oh, you can charge them. Okay, well that's news to me. That's something I didn't do last time I played this level. But yeah, we've got these tiki guys back from the two Spyro 2s, Ripto's Rage and Season of Flame. So we'll go swimming in the water in a second. But here we've got another one of these dinos. Oh, we've also got this dragonfly here, which I'll get in a second. But this dino, yeah, I mentioned before that dinos love shooting, whether they're cowboys or they're, you know, aliens or whatever. Well, they still love shooting here. It's just here they love shooting pictures, because they're tourists. Let's get this dragonfly real quick.
Hey, it's Gary.
Hey, it's Tom Kenny talking about his pet snail, Gary. Anyways, we have something special right here. That doesn't look like a breath ability, that looks like a wing. But it's definitely a new ability nonetheless. Also, here's our fodder. We don't need it right now.
Hey, Spyro, boy, am I glad to see you.
What's going on around here?
Those Riptocs have decided to have a luau feast, and I just found out that we're the main course.
That kid.
Please save us, Spyro. The Riptocs have locked us all up behind these caged doors. We're stuck here waiting for them to come back. I heard them whispering something about hot and spicy sauce.
I'd love to help, but how am I gonna get you out of there?
Each cage is sealed and can only be opened by finding and activating a switch. Find each switch to open each cage. activate that switch, and I go free.
Alright, well, I'll go free you real quick. That's not what I meant to do, and I wasn't even in the air, so how did I do that?
I haven't found that switch yet.
It's right there. What are you, blind? I thought dragons could see in the dark. Hurry!
I didn't get that line of dialogue last time.
All you have to do is charge or flame the switch. You can do it, Spyro.
Oh, so flaming works too, huh? I always charged it before. Oh, that's not flame.
Thank you so much, Spyro. I just couldn't have handled being eaten for dinner.
No problem. I'll keep a nose out for your friends. I think I can smell them roasting off in the distance. Just kidding.
Yeah, Spyro and Sparks are brutal in this level.
Hey, how's it going?
Not good, Spyro. I keep imagining myself slathered in barbecue sauce. It's not a comforting thought when you're supposed to be on vacation.
Alright, so going through his cage there is the way forward. And we can't reach that challenge gate yet, so let's just do what we can out here first. Out here and down here. And again, we'll get in the water in a second. Let's just get everything up above water first, you know. Just separate the two to make it easier to keep track of what all I've done. Alright, I'd say it's time to dive in. So we've got these vases back, the underwater ones. And they can be a little sneaky sometimes. You know, like hiding in the corners, like hiding right next to some of this coral. There's also some enemies with harpoons that are a bit tricky. And when you run into them, you might notice that here's the gem it dropped. Sometimes you'll pick it up right away, sometimes you won't. Usually you won't, so you want to be aware of where those gems drop. So over this way, there's this little cave we can go through. I'm really glad I have Sparks here for this, because trying to get all these without Sparks would be awful. And I'm pretty sure I didn't have Sparks when I started this level in the recording that, you know, didn't save. Thankfully, there's fodder nearby, so it wasn't hard to get them back, but, you know, I didn't have them right away. I'm pretty sure we have everything in this pool of water, by which I mean the ocean. I have everything in the ocean. Hey, Professor Pig. With your little SpongeBob, aha! And then, when I talk to you, you sound more like Murphy from Rayman 3. Anyways, so we've got another pool of water here and a bunch of enemies. There's a dragonfly in this cage rather than one of the pigs, so we'll have to keep him in mind. Again, let's get everything above water before we go underwater.
Get me out of here. Please get me out of here. I heard a Riptoc talking about sausages.
Sure, what can I do?
Hey, there's a button on the cliff. All the way over there. I think there might be an underwater cave somewhere around here.
Get me out of here. Please get me out of here. I heard a Riptoc talking about sauce.
Oh, you're saying the same thing again. Oh, but you're not doing the full thing. Hopefully skipping text won't, like, glitch out the sounds, because when I was replaying through this game to get back to this point, I was skipping a lot of text, and it caused a lot of the dialogue to play at the wrong times when I was talking to the wrong people. So yeah, hopefully I don't screw all the sound up. But I guess that's just another thing to watch out for. So there's the underwater cave. I don't quite want to go there yet, not until I've found everything in this area of the water. And I haven't been super thorough, so I don't know, I think we're almost there though. Is that everything here? It's so hard to tell when you're exploring water, just because it seems like there's so much more to explore, even though there's really not, because it's only gonna be on the ground still. But, you know, with the way you move, it's harder to pick stuff up with sparks, and then on top of that, it's also harder to pick up the gems that drop from the enemies. Anyways, heading through this cave here, there's surprisingly nothing to collect in the cave. And now up here, we've got everything in this little area, and there's a place to climb up. And if we head up here, we see we've got another one of these guys.
Spyro, I heard you on the island, but I didn't believe it. You gotta help me. One of the Riptocs keeps calling me ham sandwich and asking me if I'd go better with mustard and mayonnaise.
Yeah, so we've got a second one to deal, or we've got a third one to deal with before we even deal with the second one.
You gotta get me out of here, Spyro.
I plan on it. So this one we might have to head bash. Yeah, a flame won't work, and, you know, a charge won't work because it's on the ground, so we've got to head bash it.
Woo! Thank goodness you got to me before the Riptocs could. I suppose being a sandwich wouldn't be all bad, but I'd only want to be served on whole wheat. How about you?
Well, sounds like this guy's completely lost it. He's just kind of accepting his fate. Anyways, we can free this guy now. But we've got more to do up here before we jump back down. Otherwise, we gotta go through the underwater cave again and all that. So we've got a life up here. A few guys over here, as well as this button that should free the Dragonfly down below. I thought that gem dropped down there, but I'm not ready to jump down for it yet. Hopefully it'll still be there when I get down there. I assume it will be. And we've got one of these power-ups here. This isn't a challenge gate, though. Not, at least not in the way we've seen before. We just wanna hit these targets here. There's 4 of them. Spyro's head can only turn so far. And destroying all 4 of those raised the platform. And yeah, Super Flame still can't destroy those metal containers, even though it could in previous games. But yeah, with these platforms raised, we can now get this Dragonfly.
Hey, it's Homer!
Homer. An ongoing theme with the Dragonflies in this level are that they're like philosophers or something. Philosophers or like really old scientists, which, you know, is basically the same thing, because back in those days they couldn't really test their hypotheses. All they could do was theorize about them. Thankfully, the gem is still there.
Hey, it's Socrates!
So we got Homer, we got Socrates. And now we can go talk to this pig.
Good thing you saved me. I swear I could hear the sausage grinder calling my name.
No problem. Saving pigs on vacation is what I was born to do.
Well, it's great that Spyro found his calling.
You know, Spyro, it's tough being a talking animal. You take one step out of your backyard and your dinner on the table.
You know, I would think being able to talk would help you avoid becoming dinner. It's the being an animal part that's the problem. Whoa, that just popped in. Not really surprised by that with this game, though. I mean, clearly I was surprised, but that's besides the point. Anyways, we've got some interesting arches here. Some interesting arches that look all important, but aren't. For some reason, every time I play this level, I'm always... I think that's just the noise of the waterfall. But yeah, every time I play this level, I'm always suspicious of, like, those arches there. And those arches actually act kind of weird, because sometimes the top part of them shines, and sometimes they don't. But those arches actually don't do a darn thing. But every time I play this level, I'm always convinced that they do something. And I'm always wrong. But seeing as how I've played this level very recently, thanks to that whole recording issue, I now know better. And I will not be messing too much with the arches this time. There's that gem you dropped. I'm like, you're supposed to drop a gem. Why didn't I get one? Whoa, look at that big tiki. That's menacing. Anyways, we've got a dragonfly up here, so let's get him.
Hey, it's Daisy!
Hi, I'm Daisy. Every time I hear that name, I immediately think of the line from the Mario character. And that will always be the case. It's too ingrained into my being. So, before we go underwater, we've got something else to do. Something that I couldn't find for quite a while. You see that right there? That looks just like decoration because we've got all these arches in the water. That's not just decoration, that's apparently a challenge gate, even though you can't see all the circles inside, just because of the lighting and all the effects here. It doesn't look like a challenge gate, but that's what it is. You can see it better there once you actually jump into it. But yeah, that took me forever to find on the failed recording. There was also like one gem I was missing on the failed recording that took me a little while to find, so in a way I'm kind of glad that that recording didn't save. Just because I can now get through this level much more quickly, assuming I don't miss another gem this time. But
Hey, Spyro, I was out here checking out my baby manta ray farm and those stupid riptocs have scared them all away. Let's race to see who can capture more of them before time runs out.
But yeah, I'm definitely having a lot less running in circles in this version of the video, the one you're actually gonna get to see. But yeah, Hunter here still loves his manta rays, just like in Spyro 2 and 3. So we get to ride one in this game as well.
Capture the baby manta rays?
How do I capture them? So yeah, steer the manta ray, fire your net at baby manta rays, and use the boost to get through.
Capture the baby manta rays?
Alright, let's do this. So this is kind of like the crystal popcorn thing in Spyro 2. Or, you know, like the, in a way, kind of like the skateboarding stuff in Spyro 3, where, you know, we're competing with Hunter. We've got to get more than him. And I'm not really sure, there's like an octopus there, but I'm not really sure what causes this to end. I think we just have to get so many manta rays that Hunter can't possibly catch up. Which, you know, we're doing a good job at.
Cowabunga, dude! You got all of them in time, and they're safe and sound!
Hey, it's Krishnamurti!
Want to try capturing them again?
Nah.
Alright, I'll see if I can calm them down until you come back. They seem to like the way I sing.
I don't really want to think about what it'd be like for Hunter to sing. But yeah, so that challenge was super easy, unlike the Crystal Popcorn Challenge. So I guess the next thing for us to do here is to just go underwater and get everything that there is there. Because we got everything above the water in the area that we're at. Let's get rid of this guy before he causes us trouble. I think it'd just be best to target the enemies right away, you know. Thankfully, I'm somehow getting all these gems as soon as I hit the enemies. But there's still other gems on the ground to get. So yeah, like, if I... Oh, that guy has a sausage. I'm pretty sure that the other ones have had that too, but... I guess that means there have already been some victims. But yeah, so like, if we swim through these arches... it causes them to light up. Sometimes. But yeah, see, like, the tops of them are lit up now. And that means absolutely nothing. Apparently. Anyways, I think we have everything in this section of the water. Never mind. I'm glad I checked. It might help to go around this loop this way too, just in case, you know, just to get a look at this from a different angle. Alright, I think we have everything here. Now we've got this section with all these nets. So we're gonna have to, you know, carefully navigate around here. Not that the nets will hurt you or anything, but they're definitely very much in the way and kind of hard to get around quickly. So yeah, and we've got some more arches over here. So there's a total of 7 arches to get through. And now they're all lit up, but that doesn't do a darn thing. Or no, there's 8 arches. I always fail to notice the one where you come out of the cave. But still, they're all lit up. And it doesn't do a darn thing. I even tried going through all 8 of them quickly in the last video, and that just didn't do anything. It's just weird how they're interactive like that, and they really look like a challenge, but they're just not. They have no importance whatsoever. So this gem is the last one that was missing on that failed recording. So I definitely wanted to make sure not to miss it this time. I think we've got everything down here. Why is this gem on top of the water? Oh, you know what? Maybe these arches do mean something. Maybe they drop gems when you go through them. That would make sense. I mean, I can't test it out now, but maybe you can see it in the video? I'm thinking that's probably what it is. So anyways, we clearly have to get through here, but we don't really have a way in there yet. So for now, we just have to head up. I hear that dragonfly. So this button is literally like right next to the gate.
Good work, Spyro. You showed those Riptocs they can't make a feast out of us. Say, could you do me a favor and get me out of this cage?
I mean, I could.
Good work, Spyro. You showed those
So he doesn't have another line there. Oh well. Let's free him. Yeah, that gate just kind of disappears, doesn't it? It did in the failed recording as well.
Get me out of here!
Hello, the gate's open.
Huh? It is? Oh, well, what do you know? Look at that. Silly me. Thanks for saving me.
Hey, it's Dill.
Thanks again, Spyro. That would have been bad news for those Riptocs. I'm mostly fat myself, you see. Nothing but cholesterol. My front left hoof alone would clog an artery in under 3 seconds.
Well, I guess they got lucky this time. Is that the right thing to say?
They are so brutal in this level. Like, I can understand Spyro being brutal because he is a dragon. I'm sure they hunt all kinds of animals. I mean, we see that with, you know, like all the fodder he attacks. And in a sense, I guess it makes sense for Sparks to be brutal as well, because Sparks is the one who gets to eat when we attack the fodder. So yeah, I guess it all makes sense. That's the thing, in the Spyro games, you're actually playing as the monster. Sounds like it'd be some wacky game theory, but it's actually legit here. Spyro is a monster. He is a dragon. Anyways, so we've got a cannon here. So now we can get into that cave, and we'll have to go back up for that dragonfly that evaded us. But for now, let's get this one and the gems in here.
Hey, it's Play-Doh.
So yeah, we got another one of those guys. We've got Play-Doh. I tried to say Play-Doh, but it sounded more like Play-Doh. Alright, that dragonfly's not gonna get away from us this time. That's a tricky bug.
Hey, it's Scuttlebutt.
As silly of a name as Scuttlebutt is, that does actually sound like the name of a bug. So, it fits. Anyways, we have reached the end of the level, but we still have more to do. So let's just run on past the end portal here and loop back to the start. We also have these whirlwinds now to help us get back up. But yeah, we don't really want to get back up right now. We just want to stay up on this path to get our last little collectibles and get over to that challenge gate. That's all our gems. All 900. It's worth noting that, yeah, that's the most gems that any level has. All the levels have 10 dragonflies and a random number of gems. That's a multiple of 100. That's between 600 and 900. There's only one other level that has this many gems, and none have more than it. Anyways, all that's left in this level is to get 2 dragonflies from this challenge portal right here. And so far, all of these challenge portals, I keep calling them challenge portals, but I think that's the name of the, you know, little gate power-ups where you've got to, like, flame 8 scarecrows or whatever, but these portals go to challenges, so I'm calling them challenge portals too. But so far, all of the challenge portals we've been to have been unique. You know, we had a speedway, and, well, here we are.
Hello, Spyro. Unga! We Tiki getting ready for big Tiki tourist luau. Unga! We teach tourists how to play drums, Tiki-Tiki style. Tiki-Tiki unga boom! Tiki-Tiki lolo.
But yeah, anyways, like, all of these challenges so far have been unique. We've had a speedway and a tank thing in the first level. Then we had a platforming challenge and the UFO thing in the second level. And now in this one, we have had the manta ray thing, and now this in this level.
Come now. Me Tiki see Spyro has want to play drums before tourists get here. Unga, go play.
Alright, so how do I play?
Drums are placed like buttons on controller. The square button is for left drum. The circle button for right drum. The triangle button is for top drum. And the X button for bottom drum. Come now. Me Tiki see Spyro has want to play drums before tourists get here. Unga, go play.
They actually voice acted the controls this time. Anyways, sure, I'll play the drums.
Ooga, good, good, have fun. We Tiki will play, then Spyro plays same thing back. We take turns. Don't worry, we Tiki start small, so you learn one note at a time. Ooga, pow!
So we've got some Simon to play here.
Ready? Here goes. Spyro best drummer! Unga bunga hula ma'ale'e'a! Have prize for Spyro!
So yeah, I just thought I'd be quiet during that, because the sounds are ridiculous. Anyways.
Hey, it's Terrell!
Spyro good drummer already, but are you big drumming champion? Let's find out!
Sure, I'll play drums. You know, 6 notes wasn't too bad. 9 notes will be fine.
Ready? Here goes!
Spyro! That's wow! We Tiki knew you were a big drumming champion. Please take this for reward.
So the first 5 notes of that were the same as the final challenge for this in the previous attempt I had to record this video. And I was really starting to think that it was all gonna be the same there as in the previous recording, which would have been crazy. But no, it changed after the first 5 notes.
Hey, it's Maverick!
Uh-oh, he's a maverick.
Spyro, best drummer ever! I have no more dragonflies, but drumming fun! Play more!
Nah.
Ooh, that's too bad. But you can drum anytime.
It's kind of funny how, like, drums are supposed to be about rhythm, but here it was more about memorization, and rhythm had nothing to do with it. Which, you know, I'm fine with that. I mean, it's mainly gonna be kids playing this game, and I couldn't imagine kids enjoying a rhythm game. Well, then again, there was Donkey Konga. That was actually kind of fun as a kid, but still. I feel like a lot of kids wouldn't have the patience for that sort of thing. Especially nowadays. The patience and the attention span. Anyways, that is 100% on this level. So we have now 100%ed 2 levels. The video's not done yet, though, because of course we have to return to the hub, and we have to get our new ability. What could this new ability be that isn't breath? We'll just have to wait and find out. Wait through this loading screen of us riding this boat in circles. The other stuff also went in circles. It was really noticeable with the UFO, and especially with this. You could probably tell with the rock as well. But this is where it's like most noticeable out of the 3 things we've ridden on so far. But man, loading in this game really is a problem. You know it's a problem when they have to have a minor loading screen in order to load up the main loading screen. Like, it's actually stupid. Anyways, let's get back to that spirit dragon who is, you know, in crystal here. Very much like the dragons that were trapped in the first Spyro game, which is interesting.
Spyro, the magic of this sacred rune will grant you the power of Wind Shield.
So yeah, he's not gonna tell you how to use the ability. Thankfully, both the manual and the help menu here tell you that you have to use this by holding L2 and R2 together at the same time. And you do this little shield, which can deflect projectiles. I'm not sure if it deflects all projectiles or just certain ones, but it definitely deflects projectiles. Anyways, our next level to go to is right over here. So let's talk to this guy.
Hooray! You did it! The swirly thingy is working! Step right in, and it will take you up to the clouds. Try not to get dizzy. I did and almost lost my ham and sheep sandwich. Ha! Sheep? Did I say that?
So yeah, this is the level we'll be going into next time here, right up this whirlwind. It's called Cloud 9. I'm the Terminian Hero, and I will see you then.